like a $9,000 prostitute, please. Oh, do you have 9 $1,000 ones? Yeah, good. And if you got an albino, send her up too. And like 20 minutes, I'm going to be asleep, so get him up here. I had like half a bottle of melatonin, 6 beers, this whole bucket of chicken. Oh, the Sandman is coming.
Searching. Locking tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Somebody tell me where the party at. Where the party at. Where the party at.
The Hoppe and Super Rich Show. Hoppe and Super Rich. Only on WNUR 89.3 FM.
What's up? This is the Hoppe and Super Rich Show. I'm Ryan Hoppe.
And I'm Ryan SuperRICH.
Call the show right now. Right now, call the show. 847-866-WNUR. That is 847-866-9687. And if you're a bit shy or a bit lonely or horny and you want to tweet us live, I'm at Hoppe Radio 893 on Twitter. What's yours, Super? I'm Rich. Look me in the eye.
At Ryan SuperRICH, STUPRICH.
Also, you can have a quick reminder, because our show is so edgy and outspoken. I'm just kidding, but we like to have fun. Portions of WNUR's programming may be inappropriate for younger or more sensitive, uptight listeners that need to get their panties out of a bunch and put on some boxers. WNUR believes this material to be artistically and culturally significant.
I guess.
We will be here till about 3 a.m. having fun. All right, enough of that crap. All right. So as Ryan knows, anybody who knows me knows, but the radio world out there might not be aware, Ryan, I am a radio geek. I have wanted to go into radio since 2004. It's going on 10 years now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I always just had this plan in my head. I never did anything in school. I was a lazy piece of dirt. I didn't do anything in school, but I always had it planned out that I wanted to have my own talk show, so here I am. And in about 2012, I was on WHCM 88.3, the Hoppe Show, Chi-Town in the Big Apple, Hoppe and Sick. The worst radio you'll ever hear. It's me babbling about nothing. I thought I was good. I had no prep. But after I left there in February 2013, I ended up messaging this guy. He's a radio guru, Ryan. He's a legend in the business. He does these conferences called the Morning Show Boot Camp. And he's one of the greatest guys I have ever met. I messaged him in March of 2013, and I sent him like 4 paragraphs. The fact that Don responded to a maniac who sends 4 paragraphs shows how good of a guy he is. He goes, I pretty much said blah, 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 everything I've done. If you know of any foot in the door, any way I can get involved in radio, let me know. And he responds back, and he goes, would you want to intern at MSBC? And I'm thinking, do I want to intern at MSBC?
Now, what does that stand for people who don't know?
Morning Show Boot Camp. It's the biggest radio conference in America. And when I heard MSBC, I'm thinking it's like MSNBC. I'm like, well.
It's like, no, not interested.
No, I was going to do it because I was so desperate for that foot in the door. I'm like, I guess. But then I looked it up and I'm like, oh, it's the boot camp, the biggest radio conference. So I responded down. I'm like, of course I'll do it. Thank you so much. So then August 2013 rolls around. I was a nervous wreck. I didn't have an official website. I was doing a podcast. I was going around to the conference, meeting guys like BJ Shea, Brother Weeze, Paul from Paul and Young Ron. There you go.
Yeah.
All these different radio guys. I was in awe. Look, they're right in front of me talking to me. Rick Rumble, Bird from the Bird show in Atlanta. All these different shows. I was geeked out. But I didn't really do that much because I was just the intern that year because I interned in 2013. So then it goes to 2014, Ryan. I have my own show, the Hoppy and Super Rich Show. I have the Friday Sports Riot.
That would be this one, right? The
Yeah.
Hoppy and Super Rich Show.
At WNUR 89.3. And we have the Friday Sports Riot. We've had over 30 interviews with guys from 87.7 The Game, 670 Score, ESPN 1000. And one of the best parts about it was I had more to show for today.
Yeah.
Or during the conference. And here's one of the best parts. So I walk into the conference this year at the nice Renaissance Hotel where it was last year. And it was just the weirdest thing because you see Rick Rumble from WNOR in Norfolk, Virginia goes, "What's up, Ryan?" Like, when I first went there, these guys had no idea who I was, and I had to go up there. Every person from the conference knew who I was. It was one of the most surreal moments ever for them to know who I am, dude. You know what I mean? Like, just think about that. It's like if you're a musician and you're a rapper and you go to some rapper convention and 50 Cent, Wiz Khalifa.
Are there rapper conventions?
Of course not. And if it was, it's just a bunch of girls twerking while you smoke weed and do a line of coke in the bathroom.
It's not a convention. That's just like a weekly occurrence.
Or if you're some hip guy that's like going to the local coffee shop and everyone there knows who you are, you losers. Ugh, I hate hip people. Look at me. I'm so ironic. Shut up. Or it's like if you go to some sports convention and you meet all your favorite athletes.
Right.
I don't really like music. I like watching sports and music, but like I've met athletes before and musicians. I don't get as geeked out as when I meet radio guys. So going there is like being in radio heaven.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sure it would be. And for everyone else who's there, it's definitely a great like networking experience. Obviously, I know you handed out all your business cards, or most of them anyway.
You know I'm a plugging whore.
Yeah.
Going there, plugging the
Look
hell
at my
out of-
show, look at my show, look at my show. But I mean, that's what you have to do to get people to look at it. You have to give them their card,
And
your
shout
card,
out
and they have to look at
to
it.
my guy who I met last night, Jason Mahoney from the Dave Mahoney and DK show in Las Vegas. One of the best shows out right now, as he is tuned into the show right now. Thank you, man.
Oh, good. Yeah. Thanks for listening.
So, I'm walking around, and I see this guy on the second day, and I'm hungover as hell. I drank way too much. I had way too many sliders, man. I'm not going to say
Sliders.
which show I partied with.
Did you get a crave case from White Castle? What'd you get?
We got 100 of them.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, I had 16 of them while drinking. Dude,
Oh,
it
well,
was
well, that's
bad.
why you're probably able to drink 16 without throwing up, right? Because you were able to eat 16 sliders without
Dude,
throwing up. You were drunk.
That's 4,000 calories. And that was just for one meal after I ate a lot that day at the free food. So I'm sitting in the main room, and I see this guy, and I go, "Is that Drex?" And I go, "Drex!" And he goes, "Yes." I talked to Drex, one of my favorite shows, for 20 minutes. A guy, he's one of the reasons why I'm on the radio right now babbling. If it wasn't for Drex, I wouldn't be here. It was one of the surrealist moments.
Yeah.
And we see other guys like Larry Wax, my mentor, BJ Shea. And when they say they like your show, I'm not even bragging, but I am. It's just like, it's so humbling.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, obviously it is. Anytime anyone tells you you're doing a good job, it's gives you the little butterflies in your stomach, right?
Yeah, and it's just the advice that the guys give you, I will never, ever forget. Like, I got to go out to eat and get some good old Giordano's pizza with the cast from the BJ Shea Morning Experience.
I'm more of a
And-
Geno's East guy myself, but I like
What the hell?
Giordano's too.
Dude, their bread tastes like trash. How the hell could you like that?
I don't know. I like Geno's East.
It's trash,
Well,
dude.
because there's one by my house. There's not a Giordano's.
That's
by
the
my house.
red-headed cousin of pizza. It's horrible.
All the pizza's good in Chicago.
No,
Come on.
Geno's East is trash.
It's not trash.
The top part of it's good. Once you get to the bread part, it's horrible.
I don't know. I haven't.
Call the show.
I haven't run into that problem, but well, my all-time favorite's Lou Malnati's, but
Giordano's any day, dude.
yeah. Well, no, I mean I like it all. Obviously,
You like all food, dude.
I'm a large man. I like most food, so except vegetables. Unless they're tomato sauce.
How do you not like vegetables? I love peas and corn.
Ugh. No peas. Corn on the cob, maybe, but no.
Yeah. Call the show, 847-866-WNUR. It's 847-866-9687. And here's the thing. I would talk more about the conference, but it's just kind of hard because, like, half the things that went on there, what happens at the conference does not leave that conference. We will be right
Just
back.
like the Las Vegas saying, what happens in Vegas stays
no,
in Vegas, right?
no. What happens there makes Las Vegas look like a church. I'm just kidding. We'll be right back. Hang on.
The Hoppy and Super Rich Show.
This is an official broadcast of Hoppe Radio. For more info, check out hopperadio.com and hoppesworld.com.